Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen. My name is Jen. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today, I have a full body intermediate flow, challenge our core stability and stabilizing our body throughout. We are going to be using the Pilates ball today just for a warm up in the beginning and also have it for an option for side lying footwork. The other props we're going to be using is I have a set of hand weights, anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds. If you want to go heavier, by all means, go heavier. Also, Pilates box is going to be used for our back strengthening today. So if you have the Pilates box handy, we will need that for our back work and also an option for arm work if kneeling is not for you. So once you have all these props ready, we'll be starting on 2 red springs. That's 2 heavy springs on my reformer. And once you have everything set up, I'll meet you on the reformer. We are going to be warming up with our Pilates ball. So from here, I want you to take that ball and I want you to go ahead and lie back over that ball. Now from here, I want you to find a comfortable position of that ball where it should challenge your core, but it's not uncomfortable to lay on top of. All right, our feet are going to try to stay flat on the floor. If you need to lift them up into tippy toe, by all means, do what works for you. From here, your hands are going to come behind your head. Now, keeping those elbows, the moment, take a deep inhale, knit those ribs together, and on your exhale, I want you to lean over that ball, make any adjustment that you may need, really stretching through that thoracic spine. Take an inhale and curl it up over that ball. So getting deep into our abs right off the start, warming up through the powerhouse. Exhale to come up, inhale to roll back. Remember, keeping the movement as you seem fit for your body. Maybe as you start doing this, you can get a little bit deeper as your spine and your abdominals continue to warm up. So really thinking about that back extension up over that ball if it works for your body. Exhale to come up. For 4. Range of motion maybe getting a little bit bigger. 3. For 2. On this last one, I want you to curl yourself up. I want you to stay there. Keep those elbows wide. You choose a foot. What comes to tabletop? I'm choosing my left leg first. From here, I'm rolling up over that ball, going into that back extension. As I come up, I'm rotating that armpit towards the knee. Bring it back, roll over that ball. Curl it up diagonally towards that knee, staying on the same side. Exhale to come up. Inhale back. We have 5 more. Last 3. 2. On this last one, curl yourself up, stay diagonally, reach that opposite arm across your body, pulse it up, up, reach across, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that hand, place it behind your head, roll over that ball, place that foot on down. Excellent. Coming over to the other side. Right foot is now coming up to table. When you're ready, curl it up. Come diagonally over to that left foot. That right foot or whatever foot you have lifted. We have 4. For 3. For 2. Last one, hold it up, stay in that diagonal. Release that opposite hand, pulse it up. Exhale it out. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that hand, place it behind your head, come back to center, place everything down. Extend yourself over that ball for a minute. And then from here, you can slowly come on up, roll yourself up off that ball. All right, sitting up nice and tall, let's just go ahead, take our hands behind our head, open those elbows wide. Let's just twist ourselves towards the foot bar twice, come back to center, twist yourself towards the tower, pump it twice, come back to center. So just getting our rotation warm up here with our spine, pumping twice, rotating to center, pumping twice, rotating to center. Try not to pull on that head, keeping that alignment in, shoulders down. 2 more to each side. 1 more each side. Come to center here. Excellent. Go ahead. Release those shoulders. From here, you're going to go ahead. You're going to grab one hand weight. I'm going to take one hand weight, put it down on the floor. Option here. You can take your pillow. You can lie down, side lying. I'm going to start laying on my left side. But for me, I'm going to take it up a notch. I'm going to keep this leg folded underneath me, and I'm going to take this ball and put it like right in between my shoulder blocks. This elbow is going to come down. Grab your hand weight because you're going to need it. All right, so from here, I'm going to use this ball as feedback to let me know if I'm collapsing into it. Now from here, I'm going to take my right foot. My toe is going to be facing you. Dumbbell is in that hand. We have a long straight line here. From here, full foot is on. Most of the weight is coming out of your heel. If you want to slide your foot up a little bit to really get out of that heel, you can do that. From here, arm is long at the hip. When you're ready, draw those obliques in, shoulders back and down. Don't dump into your arm on the carriage. We're coming in for a chest press. A leg press, single leg press. Extend it out and bring it in. Right now, this arm is just reaching long, keeping those obliques pulled in. Now, next time your leg comes in, next time your leg goes out long, reach that arm straight up to the clouds and bring it down. So again, you want to make sure that if you're pushing out of this arm and you're not dumping into that ball. Keeping everything reaching, everything long. We have 4. For 3. Last 2. On this last one, come in halfway, arm halfway. Little pulses, arm up, little pulses with the leg. Don't dump into that ball if you're up on that shoulder. Last 3, 2, last 1. Hold the carriage away from the bumper, full range of motion with the arms only. So isometric hold with that glute, stabilizing that body, obliques not dumping into that ball. We got 3, for 2, last 1. Hold it up, extend the carriage out, and bring everything back down. Excellent. Readjust your shoulder if you need be. From here, we're coming to the ball of the foot. Now, elbows coming in towards your waistline, palm is coming in front of you. From here, we'll just start with the leg work first. So high half toe, extend it out, resist it in. So I have the shakes already. Now, next time that leg comes straight, open the forearm. Keep the elbow into the waist. Internal, external rotation. Keep that heel lifted. For 4, 3, 2, last 1, come in halfway with the arms, little pulses for both. Embrace the shake, Push out of that shoulder. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the carriage still, just the arm for 8, 7, 6. Keep that elbow into the waistline. Keep those obliques up. 3, 2, and 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. All right, so next one here, readjust yourself if you need. You're going to go ahead. Now this foot's coming up. We're back to the heel. The toe is going to be extended towards the clouds. From here, your arm is coming long again. Now we're coming into biceps. So reach that arm long, palm is up. From here, extend the carriage out, just the leg first. Press it in and resist it out. Push out of that shoulder. I know we're almost done. For 4. Let's add that arm in 3, 2. On the next one, bend the arm for a bicep curl and resist it back. Remember, you can lay your head down at any time. Last 2. We're coming in halfway. Little pulses with the arm, little pulses with the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that carriage still, just the arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe through it. 2. Last 1. Come all the way out and bring it all the way in. You can slowly come up, sit up on that carriage, and go ahead. Let's stretch that glute on out. Go ahead, push into that foot, push down to that knee. And then from here, we are going to take both hand weights with us now. We're going to lay down. Our headrest is going to be flat before we go over to the other side, and we're going to come into some bridging. So grab both hand weights here. And then from here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to take that ball. It's going to come in between your knees. Now your heels or your arches are on that bar. You have each hand weight in your hand. We're going to just start with the ball in articulation with our arms down here just to get our spine moving. So when you're ready, heels or arches are on, squeezing that ball ever gently. We're going to start with articulation. If articulation's not for you, then stay with that hinge bridge. You're going to articulate yourself up slowly. Take an inhale at the top, making sure you're not on your neck, just at the base of your shoulders, and roll yourself on down. So just warming up the spine, seeing how everything feels. Let's do a few more just like this. Last 2. Really warming up that spine, making sure it's ready to work. On this last one, we're going to roll ourselves up. We're going to find ourselves staying up at that bridge. Now from here, our arms are coming up towards the clouds. Arms are staying quiet up above our chest. And from here, squeezing that ball, we're going to drop our hips towards the ground and lift them up. So just challenging, trying to keep that carriage as stable as possible as you're bringing the hips up and down, controlling every movement, squeezing into that ball, lifting through that pelvic floor, activating those inner thighs. Inner thighs is the gateway to your pelvic floor. Last 3. For 2. Last 1, we're holding the hips up. Now the hips are going to stay quiet. The arms are going to move. So you're lowering and lifting. Keep those hips pushing up. Try not to drop to one side. Last 4. For 3. 2. Last one, hold it up. We're going to combine the two. So drop and lift. Squeeze that ball to the top. Really get that full extension when you come to the top. Last set. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, bring the arms down, and if articulation's for you, slowly articulate that back down, 1 vertebrae at a time, untucking down at the bottom. You can go ahead, take that ball on out, bring your knees to your chest for a moment. And we are going to be transferring over to the other side. So I'm going to take one hand weight, I'm going to put it down, and I am going to turn my back towards you. My ball is now coming in between my headrest. I just had to fix my mic. You want to make sure you're up and in and out of that shoulder. You're on your hips, on your side. Your foot is coming in front of you. You want to bring your bum towards the back of the carriage. Heel is pushing in, arm is reaching long. From here, pull those obliques up or you're laying on your side. Either way, obliques should be up. When you're ready, we have a straight arm. We're going to do the leg first. So just press it in and out. The arm reaches long. Toes are pointing to the wall in front of you. Obliques are lifted up. Just pushing through that heel. Last 2 without the arm. Now we're going to add the arm. Arm straight up towards the clouds and bring it down. So remember, weight is just suggestive. You could be heavier than me. You could be lighter than me. But this is all about the control. Last 2. On this next one, come in halfway, arm comes halfway. Little pulses with both. Control it, make it more concentrated. For 4, 3, 2, come in that halfway, just keep that carriage away from the bumper, full extension with the arm. For 8, 7, keep those obliques. Last 4, for 3, 2, last 1, arm comes down, extend the carriage out and bring it in. All right, adjust yourself if you need to with your arm. You were coming down to the ball of the foot, lift the heel. From here, the elbow's coming into our waistline. Palm is facing towards the carriage. Pull those obliques in. When you're ready, just the leg. Press it out, resist it in. So now really getting into that back side of the leg. Do 3 or 4 more. We'll do 3 more now. Then we'll add the arm. On this next one, as you extend the leg, extend the arm for external rotation. Try not to turn that upper body. I just caught myself. Keep those obliques off that ball if you're using it for feedback. Last 3. For 2. Last 1, we're coming in, we're pulsing both. Pulse it up and down. Control it. Try not to use momentum from the last move. Last 2. Stabilize that carriage away from the bumper, full range, just the arm. For 8. Last 3, you still off that ball for 2. Last 1, and slowly extend it out and bring it in. Whew. That shake is real. All right, readjust if you need to. Last set, we're gonna rotate that foot up. Arm is now coming palm up to the floor. From here, make sure those hips are rocked over. And just the foot first, toe pointing up to the clouds. So you're gonna open your hip just a little bit to get to that outside glute. But I was dumping in my ball, so pick up, push out of that shoulder. We got 2 more, then we're adding the arm. Ooh, this shake is real. When you're ready, bicep curl. Ooh, that glute is talking to me. I'm not gonna be able to talk too much because it's gonna cramp. We got 3 more for 2. Last one, hold it halfway in, pulses with both. 4, 3, 2, last set, stabilize the carriage, full range of bicep for 8, 7, that glute is talking, I know, push out of that elbow if you're on it, out of that shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Press that carriage all the way out and bring it all the way in. All right, let's come up off that arm. Let's come sitting on the side of our carriage. We'll go ahead, give ourselves a glute stretch. Just press into that bottom of the foot. It gets deeper into that stretch. Beautiful. Let's just reach those arms behind our back and stretch those arms, especially if you are on your shoulders, pushing through your shoulders, and bring your arm across your body. All right, we are going to be making a spring change. So from here, once you're ready, you're going to be taking those reds off and just putting a medium spring on. So just 1 blue spring or 1 medium spring. Now, if you don't like to kneel on your knees, by all means, go ahead and grab your box and put your short box on the reformer. From here, if you're okay on your knees, you can also do this sitting on your bum. If you're on your knees, we are done with our ball. We can put our ball away. So from here, you're going to go ahead on your knees. You're going to reach behind you. You're going to grab 1 strap. I'm going to grab 1 hand weight, and then you can stay down here on a low kneel, or you can come up to a high kneel. Now, remember where you kneel on this carriage makes all the difference of the weight. So blue spring here, remember weight is relative. You want more, you can have more. From here, both arms are reaching long, and we're coming into a bicep curl, resisting it back. So using 1 hand weight, 1 strap, having both arms move together, your abs are drawn in and you're slightly tucked in your back side. Shoulders are away from your ears, working that back body, working arm strength. Last 3 for 2, last 1. When the arms come down, hold it there. Carefully flip your palms, bring the strap up. The strap is underneath my elbow, weight is in the opposite hand. From here, double arm chest press, resist it out. Keep those abs drawn in, squeeze from your back body, use those shoulders to drive forward. Moving both arms at the same pace. Last 2. Last 1. Next time your arms are back, hold it there. Just your arm. Come out, rotate towards the strap. Bring everything back to center. Now strapped arm comes out, rotate towards the hand weight. Everything comes back to center. Rotate side to side. Getting that rotation in that waist, using those obliques. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Excellent. You can slowly come down and you can put that strap on down. We're going to go ahead, grab the other strap, switch the hand weight to the other side. From here, grab the long loop or the short loop, choice is yours. Come back to that high kneel. From here, this is my weaker side, so I might have to slide back. We're going to come into that bicep curl. So nice and tall, abs drawn in, palms are facing forward. You're going to curl yourself up. I'm going to go ahead right away. I know it's too much for me. I'm going to go to my long loop. So from here, curl it up, resist it down. So really challenging. If you need to move back, be honest with yourself. My left arm is definitely a lot weaker than my right. Last 4. For 3, 2, and last 1. Excellent. When those hands come back, you're going to flip so that strap is underneath. I'm going to try this with the short loop. Like I said, keep working at it. You get stronger and stronger every time. From here, double arm chest press. Arms come out. Resist it back. Exhale, I push away with my exhale. Inhale as I bring everything back to your center. But you breathe how you breathe as long as you keep breathing. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to start that rotation. I'm going to switch back to the long loop. It's about all I can do there. Let's pull the unstrapped arm first. Rotate towards the hand weight. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Strapped hand. Rotate towards the strap. Reverse. Try to keep those hips squaring. I just seen my whole body turn. Again, it's all about honesty with yourself. Last 4. For 3. Last 2. And last 1. All right, let's go ahead, put that strap on down, put that hand weight down, and just roll those shoulders ever so slightly. All right, we're going to be making a spring change. We're coming to 1 red spring, taking the blue spring off. We are going to take our hand weights with us, both sets. From here, I'm going to come off my carriage. I am going to be grabbing my box now, and my box is going to come to the side of my carriage. Now, this is definitely standing on the box at the reformer is definitely challenging balance. So if you know right away you're not good with balance, then don't put the box on the floor. Just stay on the floor and do the work on the floor. All right, so from here, you're going to go ahead, find yourself standing on the box, and you're going to go ahead, you're going to take your foot, your inside foot, you're going to bring it to the headrest. Now, just get your placement straight. Arms are just staying by our sides here. Heel is up onto that shoulder block. From here, I just want you to go ahead, extend yourself out, feel how your balance feels, and bring it in. Remember, balance is different every day. Just standing here working on that balance, arms are right by our sides. Make sure your palms are facing towards the foot bar, and you want to make sure that your knee stays over your ankle. We're going to go 2 more just like this, and then we're going to start adding in the arms. So next time you come up, I want you to bend the elbows, come into a bicep curl, stand it up tall, straighten the arms, come into a lunge, rinse and repeat. Keeping those abs drawn in. Last 3. For 2. This last one, you're going to hold it out, hold it down. Now flip the palms so they're towards your heels. Hinge yourself forward, find your balance. From here, scoot the knee in, push it out. Right now, the arm stays still. For 4, 3, 2, on this last one, we add the arms. Bend the elbows up, kick it back. Hinge over. Can you get deeper? For 4 and 3, for 2, last one, stand it up, and you can slowly bring it in. All right, we're gonna turn, we're gonna face the box. I'm gonna step a little bit closer on my box, so when I put my foot out, I can hit the shoulder block. From here, we're going into a warrior pose. So, leg, you're pushing out with this leg, and then you're drawing it back in with a straight leg. So pushing out, the arms come out, you pull it in, the arms come in. So bend to push out, the knee on the carriage, straighten to come in. Arms are just weighing up and down with your movement. Last 3. On this last one, hold yourself out, arms stay long. Just the leg. Can you bring it in? Extend it out. Watch your balance. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Bring those legs, squeeze them back in together, and slowly go ahead. Bring your feet back to that box. All right, let's put our hand weights down for a second, and we are gonna come back kneeling on to our carriage. Now this is where we're gonna take our springs off. So we're gonna have no springs on the carriage. Now this is definitely gonna be a challenge for your obliques. So at any point you can always put a light spring on. Now from here, you're gonna find yourself into a 4-point stance. We are gonna need a hand weight at one point, so just have it nearby. Now you're gonna draw those abs in. You can be down on your elbows or you can be on your hands. Now, push out through those shoulders, 4-point stance. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna drift the carriage towards the tower, pull it back, pull your knees back under your hips. So tilt towards the tower, going towards the obliques. That waist is lengthening, and then pulling it back to center. Hip to rib meet, and then you pull. So a few more here, and then you can either stay here, or we'll be adding on. So let's go for 3 more here. For 2. On this last one, pull yourself back in, knees are under the hips. We're gonna start traveling with the outside leg. Lift the leg that's closest to the headrest. Now, as you drop it down, can you extend the leg out, bend it, and pull it in? So it's all about controlling the carriage, not letting it get away underneath you. Your abs are controlling this movement. Smooth like butter. Last 2. On this last one, this is our final challenge here. Extend yourself out, hold that leg. Can we come pull it in? Keep the leg up. for 8. Can you still make it as smooth as butter? 4. 3. 2. And last one. Bring it on in. Place that knee on down. All right. Let's go ahead, find our carriage away from the bumper a little bit. Now we're going to be grabbing that hand weight. Hand weight. You can actually hold both hand weights if you want to help your wrist a little bit. Or you can fold a knuckle with your hands, or you can be on your elbows. Now your carriage is away from the bumper. I don't care. You're going to have your hand weight in one hand. I don't care which one. So whatever hand you have it on, you're going to extend the opposite leg long, and you're going to try to stabilize that unspringed carriage. So we have a bird dog here. I'm trying to concentrate, sorry. Keep those abs drawn in. Now carefully, can you extend the opposite arm without the carriage moving? We're just holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down and come in to child's pose. Now, all you have to do is remember what arm you just did. So I did my right arm, so next time it's going to be my left arm. All right, keep those springs off. Carefully come up and step into your well. Move your carriage all the way towards the back. And hopefully you're just going to find yourself into a push-up position here. Now draw those abs in, shoulders back and down. From here, we're going into 10 push-ups before we go over to the other side. So when you're ready, come down and push it up. This is my favorite way to do push-ups because I find it's much more attainable for women. I'm not a big fan of push-ups, but they are beneficial. We got 3 more. For 2. Last one, push it up, send those heels back, and give yourself a stretch for a moment. All right, we have to do this all on the other side. So I am going to take my hand weights, bring them over here. I'm going to pick my box up, and I'm going to put it on this side. Since we already have no springs on, we're just going to work backwards here. So we're going to grab our carriage carefully, close it towards the bumper with no springs on it. Have one of those hand weights near you. Now you can be on your palms or your elbows. So if you come down on your elbows, that's fine as well. From here, when you're ready, find those knees underneath your hips. And you're going to go ahead, drop the hip towards the well, send the carriage towards the tower, pull it back with the obliques. Send the knees under the hips. So just the easiest version here. And remember, you don't have to add on. You stay where you are today. And each side of our body is different. We have 4 more here, just like this. And then we'll add on. On this last one, when you come in, this is where that top leg starts moving with you. So extend it out and pull it in. Last 4. For 2. Last 1. Hardest version comes. We have 8 more. Leg comes out. Remember, if it's too much, just keep traveling with the leg or keep in the basic version. Bringing the knee right underneath the hip is the hardest part for me with the one leg up. Last 3. For 2. And last 1. And close that knee here. All right. So remember what hand? I did my right hand. So my left hand now has the weight. I'm going to find that carriage a little bit away from the bumper. Again, this is my left side, so it might not be as strong, but it is my right glute. So could help stabilize. All right. Opposite leg comes first. Find the leg long. Stabilize first. If you feel this is all you can do, then stay there. You can just lift the weight. The shakes start as soon as I lift the weight. So from here, we're going to count 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down and come in for a moment. Go ahead, put that hand weight down. And we can attach that one red spring here. All right, we're going to be coming off our reformer to the other side, doing that leg work. So this time, grabbing both hand weights. Now it is my left foot up against the shoulder block. Both hand weights are in our hands. Heel is lifted up. Remember, box is only if you feel comfortable with it. From here, palms are flipped forward, and you're just going to come into that lunge and lift it up. Ooh, my legs are taxed. Go ahead, lift it up. So coming over into that lunge, take a moment. You want to make sure that that ankle is over, that knee is over that ankle. We have 4 more, and then we're going to start adding the arms. On this next one, when your leg comes in, let's go for that bicep curl. So curl it up, resist it back. Last 4. Last one here, hold it back. Make sure that that knee is over that ankle. Flip the palms towards your waist. Now push the arms back, hinge forward. Scooter it in, just the leg. Now we're adding the arms. Bend them up, push them back. Can you get lower? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Slowly stand it on up and bring that carriage on in. Excellent. Let's go ahead, turn. I'm going to face you now, and I'm going to step a little closer towards my headrest, and my foot is going to go towards that shoulder block. From here, shoulders are backing down. We're coming into where we bend the carriage leg. Back leg stays straight. Arms go with our body. Close it in. Adjust if you need adjusting. And bring it in. Am I the only one still shaking from those obliques? Woo! Last 4 here, and then we're going to hold it, and it's just going to be the movement of the leg. Last 2. Last one here, hold it down. Now, bend the knee and straighten the leg. Bend it and straighten. Reach the arms, take the gaze where you need it to find that balance. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. You can go ahead and bring it on in. Go ahead, roll those shoulders. Carefully step off that box, and we are officially done with the hand weights. So we can take the hand weights, we can put them down. We are also going to take our foot bar and place it in the down position. We're going to grab our box. We're going to put our box on the reformer. Long box ways, and I am grabbing my sticky mat just so I don't fall off. All right, we are on 1 red spring. So if this doesn't work for you, please be mindful, just change the spring. We'll change it once we lay on. Both hands in my straps. I'm going to pull towards my box, hold the edge of my box, slide onto my box to face the foot bar. Now, once you're on the box, your chest is off the box is at the top of your rib cage. Arms are coming towards your sides. Now, arms are reaching long. Same thing here. We're going to go into a bicep curl, double arms. Now, make sure your pelvis is pushing down. Your neck is in neutral, looking down. We're going for 4 bicep curls here, 4 more. You can keep the long loops or the short loops because we are coming over our heads. Now, next time you bicep curl, hold it here. Reach the arms long, pull it back in, reach the arms long. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Last 2. Now, next time you come out, keep those arms long. Flip your palms towards the floor. Come open the arms out to a T. Come into that bicep curl. Reach the arms long. Out to the T. Curl the arms in. So coming in for our breaststroke here. Now, if you feel like you can add that back extension, as the arms come up, you reach up, bicep curl. For 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Relax those straps. Do not let those straps go. Slowly come down and just let those handles pull you for a second. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hold both straps. We're going to take our foot. And now you're carefully going to take a short loop or a long loop and put it on one foot. Then you're going to reach behind. You're going to do the same thing on this side. Not easy to get into, but very effective exercise. All right, from here, move your body up on the box. Now take your hands and curl yourself down. Your feet are up. Now, I just want you to let the feet go till the carriage closes, and then I want you to pull back with your hamstrings. So looking down at the springs, watching the spring close, and then watching it extend. So you want to control how slow that spring closes with your hamstrings. for 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, extend one leg long, doesn't matter which one. Now, leg that's bent, I want you to extend the carriage just a little bit, pull it back. Single leg hamstrings. Pull and reach. Watch the springs close. Control the resistance of that spring. We have 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Switch legs. That other leg goes long. Now find the engagement in that leg. Point the foot. Bring the heel towards the glute. Resist it back. Last 5. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Slowly bring those legs long and go ahead, put your hands onto your platform, and you can slowly just take those straps off your feet and you can bring yourself on off your box. All right, we're just going to do a little cat-cows here. Stretch that back. Little rounding, little flexing. Whatever feels good for your body. We are done with that box. We can take that box. We can put it down. We are going to be picking up our foot bar. We also need our straps, so grab your straps. We are finishing up with feet and straps, stretching everything out. So foot bar goes up, add that blue spring on, that's a medium spring. So we should be on 1 red, 1 blue. Your headrest can be adjusted any way you like it. And once you're ready, go ahead, lie down and get your feet into those straps. All right, once you have those feet in your straps, go ahead. Lower and lift those legs. Just take a moment here, stretch everything out. Just going through that lower and lift. Last 2 like this. Next time your feet come to 45, let's bring them to Pilates V, frog them in, and press them out. So again, still keeping everything engaged, controlling this movement. We're going to go into stag from here. So next time your leg comes in, I want you to pull your right leg in, extend your left leg out to the side, have them meet into Pilates V in the center, and reach to the opposite side. We'll go for 3 more here. Next time your feet meet in the middle in that Pilates V, hold it there. From here, I want you to bring your feet up to 45. Let your feet just go out to the horizon and sweep them back together. Let them go out to the horizon. Maybe flex your feet. Sweep them together. 3 more here, and we'll transfer to our circles. Next time your feet are together, bring them to parallel, come up and come around for your circles. Last 2. Next time those feet come up, reverse those circles, pressing down towards that foot bar, coming out and around. Last 2 here. Next time those feet meet up at the clouds, flex your toes towards your nose, reach up, grab those straps. Give yourself, pull those straps down towards your knees. From here, butterfly those feet. Maybe pull them in a little towards your midline. A little inner thigh stretch. From here, come into a little bit of a happy baby. Rock your feet from side to side. Give yourself a little bit of a spinal massage. And then finally, let your heels come together. Come into that butterfly, reclines butterfly stretch. And just take a moment here. Release any tension that you may have. Just take a couple breaths. You worked out hard. 2 more here. Just releasing all that tension. And once you are ready, you can slowly bring those feet up towards the clouds. You can carefully take one foot off, safely find that foot bar, take the other strap off, hang those straps up, and you can carefully come up on your reformer. Great job today. Great workout, and thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and like always, please comment, like, share, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.